For human beings, it all started in forests. As long as he was hunting, cultivating and sheltering in riverbeds, mankind was leading a very happy life by cherishing the gifts of nature. The moment he started tarnishing the nature for his greed, the world started to be shed up with sufferings. As a result, we are experiencing the gruesome consequences of destructing the nature. The hike in global warming, climatic change, extinction of animals, famine, and scarcity makes us question the survival of lives in future. When a man who was created by nature can plan out to tarnish it, isn't it obvious that the nature knows its way to destroy the man who was created by it? But why it didn't? That's because it still believes that we will return to harmony someday soon. Yes, the life of mankind that started in forests will complete a full cycle when it returns back to forest. The ultimatum of getting back to the shelter of nature is the prime goal of Vanam India Foundation. Grow trees and go green, said the 90-year-old Peruradinam Sandalinga Ramaswamy Adigalar to his disciples. According to his very statement, many came forward to create a small space in Palladam and cultivate saplings of different kind with great interest. With the world heading to more destruction and less restoration every day after day, we pledge to turn this step towards greenery into a movement for the people. When we placed this plan in Palladam Discussion Forum, many suggestions and helping hands popped up. With the help of technical experts, government aids and non-governmental organizations, weaving industry, sizing, textile industry, poultry, commercial institutes, other companies, schools and colleges, laborers, farmers and everyone's massive support on 2nd November 2015. As a remarkable page in the history of Palladam, Vanam India Foundation was established. Vanam India Foundation has 5 prime principles as its core crux: to create an awareness about the environment, to establish greenery, to curate rainwater and develop water management, to segregate sewage treatment, to encourage organic farming. The goals of Vanam India Foundation: ensuring a peaceful, healthy, green scenario for a complete, secure life, to turn the very dry Palladam into a green zone. Activities of Vanam India Foundation: to seed tree saplings in public and private spaces, to irrigate and supervise the growth through drop water irrigation, to conduct a discussion meet every Thursday morning, to conduct a prayer for rainwater every Thursday morning, to conduct a conference for women every Friday morning, to conduct an awareness conference every Friday evening. Management built. Inspired by the clear clarity and the dedicated activities, many enrolled themselves in Vanam India Foundation as treasurers and members. Only through treasurers, management teams were set up, with the suggestions from government and service institutions. Through treasurers' knowledge on their specific field of interests and wisdom, human resources, finance, adequate technologies of growing trees, devices to embodiment the technology, information and broadcasting, public relations, teams to suggest, delegate, manage, act, take over art and media, teams of men and women were created as directories, and through them, the activities were regularly supervised and fastened. Vanam Monthly Conference. To encourage our thought process and act to heights regarding nature, to keep up our spirit, to implement international methods which are practiced all over the world, Vanam India Foundation conducts monthly discussion meets. This conference happens last Friday of every month. In the conference, technical experts and veterans of the field and departments, experienced field workers participate as special guests. Suggestion meetings. Ever since Vanam India Foundation was begun, every week discussion meetings are being conducted. Every Tuesday, morning 7 to 8:30 a.m., the discussion meet happens with treasurers and members. The progress of last week and the to-be-done work for the forthcoming week gets discussed in the meet. Through this meet, every activity that has been progressed by the treasurers gets transparent to all the members. Since the meet happens every week, it helps not only mutual sharing of opinions, but also a clear layout to carry out plans and activities. These meets play a great part in helping the growth management of tree and also offer a huge wing of encouragement to the treasurers and members. The meet helps us to execute the newly learnt methods in the discussion, to allocate lands according to the needs demanded, and to mutually share work to and with each other. The meet ends with a morning breakfast. Vanam Monthly Publication on Environmental Awareness. The monthly publication of Vanam comes out once a month. The wonders of nature, nuances of farming, guidelines to grow saplings, new technologies, Vanam Monthly Conference discussions. All these gets published in the edition to benefit one and all. With an enormous reception from students, housewives, farmers and social workers, the edition has successfully crossed a landmark of 10,000 published copies. The books also get issued to schools and colleges on discount basis. The activities of Vanam India Foundation between 2018 and 2019. So far, in Katur Panchayat, 20,000 tree saplings have been planted and maintained. These trees have now flourished beyond 15 feet and is benefiting the rainfall of that zone. In Muttunagar region, 1,300 tree saplings have been planted and maintained. With the collaboration of RMP institutions, 1,500 tree saplings in Semipalayam zone, and in BKS Institute Gardens, 5,000 neem tree saplings and 2,000 velvale tree saplings have been planted. In Ketanur, 3,500 velvale tree saplings and 1,500 country trees have been planted and maintained. 1,500 tree saplings in Arumuthampalayam. In Sidambalam Sky Gardens, 600 tree saplings have been planted and maintained. Parks have been constructed around Palladam government hospitals, police stations and have been duly maintained. In Senjeri Hills, 8,000 tree saplings are planted and being maintained. In Sultanpet, 1 lakh seed sprouts were thrown by the students. 10,000 tree saplings have been seeded. In Palladam poultries, around 1,000 saplings have been planted through Miyawaki method. All the government schools in and around Tirupur have been gifted freely with tree saplings. In Puliyambatti, 3,000 tree saplings have been planted and maintained. In private farms, 10,000 jack tree saplings have been planted and maintained. Around 250 houses in Palladam employ rainwater harvesting and use rainwater for drinking purposes. In a droughted zone like Palladam, rare rice breed called Pumpuhar has been cultivated and successfully harvested. Akshaya Tritiya, the festival that's known for the motto, "What's celebrated gets multiplied," has been religiously practiced. In Perur Thirumadam, International Pine Economical Conference has been celebrated by Vanam India Foundation. In Vinalia, 2,500 tree saplings have been planted and maintained. To implement new technologies in growing trees, agriculture and environmental management, we have been traveling to Israel, Bhutan, Meghalaya, Sikkim, Vietnam and Cambodia and learning the techniques being practiced over there. As a part of waste management, almost 4 tons of plastic waste has been collected and recycled by Karadivavi Government School students. A marital life should be initiated by planting a tree sapling. This new tradition has been vigorously practiced in Vinalia by conducting marital tree planting programs. We met Living Gandhi, Mr. Anna Hazare, in his native village, looked at his activities, studied it and took suggestions from him as well. With 75 lakhs financial basis of Bayora groups and central government's involvement, 5,000 tree saplings have been planted and maintained in Varaguttam-Palayam. It is to note that the maintenance of those trees for 3 years has been taken care by Bayora groups. With Coimbatore Central Rotary Club, Shine in Knitwear and central government's involvement in Madhapur Muthukumaraswamy Malai, 2,500 tree saplings have been planted and maintained through drop water irrigation. NTC Institute has given 30 lakhs and signed contracts with its labourers to plant and take care of 2,000 trees over the course of 3 years. Bannari Amman Sugarcane Institute has given 10 lakhs to plant and maintain 7,000 trees in front of Vanam India Foundation. Kovai Central Forest Genetics and Tree Development Institute joined hands with our foundation in developing quality saplings, testing soil and providing suggestions regarding tree growth. Pine trees contribute to established greenery. Hence, Vanam India Foundation has been working towards planting 5,000 pine trees by developing 6 lakh pine tree saplings all over the regions of Palladam. All these acts to develop greenery has been conducted every day duly with concern. Individualistic characteristics. To have a firm belief in environmental protection, to act according to suggestion from experts, to work along with government institutes, to put effort until success, to bring together different people, to bring together institutes of similar principles, to implement innovative ideas, to act with great concern, to work with big companies, to encourage and recognize nature lovers and social workers, to test the soils and water flows and accordingly planning the tree development, to not only work with volunteers but also employ full-time workers. These are certain individualistic highlights of Vanam India Foundation. Vinalia. The foundation was earlier temporarily working from Lions Club building. Now it works on the 18-acre area in Kovai-Trichy Highway, which was presented dearly by Mr. Ganeshwar. Our office has been named as Vinalia and was facilitated with an open ceremony on Thaipusam, 31st January 2018, in presence of Perur Ilayapattam, Tavattiru Marudasala Adigala. Trees have been planted all through Vinalia premises for Palladam people to live in a healthy environment. Sapling farms with rare breeds. Model for rainwater harvesting. Conference hall to keep a sane mind peaceful. Pyramid meditation hall. From birth to death to provide mental health suggestions for every aspect of human life. Vetri Nalavarvu Mayyam. Swimming pool with international standards, sports arena for kids. And hence, Vanam India Foundation has been acting inside Vinalia with and working towards such huge dreams. Awards. Vanam India Foundation has been awarded by several reputed institutes to recognize its efforts and intentions.
வனம்ங்கிறது ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு மூமெண்ட் ஆகுங்கிறதுக்கு எந்த விதமான சந்தேகமும் இல்லை.
மிகவும் ஒரு சிறந்த தெய்வீக பணி.
இந்தியா ஃபவுண்டேஷன் சேர்ந்து பணியாற்றுவதில் பெரும் மகிழ்ச்சியும் பெருமையும் அடைகிறோம்.
மரங்கள் உயிர் வாழ மழைநீர் தேவை. மலைகள் இருக்கிற மரங்கள் தான் மேகங்களை குளிர வச்சு மழையாக பெய்ய வைக்குது. ஆக மனிதகுலம் ஆரோக்கியமாக வாழ நாம் மரம் வளர்ப்போம்.
What has started as simple effort has now turned into a tremendous movement with the help of volunteers and people. More than 300 people have enrolled themselves as members and treasurers. Work gets easier when people come together. To ensure the sanity of nature, we welcome one and all to come together and lend hands. Trees are the want of the hour. Vanam India Foundation has been the voice of all our equal love for nature. What's been sprouted in Palladam should extend itself to the entire state, entire world, to turn Earth into one good place for mankind to survive in peace. Till then, we gotta work on. Vanam India Foundation.